Your Minnesota Vikings came into the draft with only 5 draft picks, so you knew that Kwesi was likely going to trade down at some point and multiply some of those picks. And lo and behold, his former mentor, John Lynch in San Francisco, obliged as the Vikings made a move, trading down with the Niners. Full details, Tom Pelissero, go. Vikings trade 87 to the Niners for 102, 164, and 222. So a pick at the ass end of the third, as well as 164 and 222. Vikings back in the 7th round. Rick Spielman would be proud. Love it, man. So now, initially, when it announced that the Niners are trading up with the Vikings in the 3rd round, it's just like, maybe Trey Lance one time, but it wasn't meant to be, right? And I think that the board broke bad for the Vikings at 87, where I think 100% that the Vikings were in on Dion Henley, the linebacker from Washington State, as well as Trenton Simpson, the souped-up linebacker from Clemson, but wasn't meant to be. So the Vikings decided to trade down in this spot, and Kwesi picking up a couple of extra selections, as well as staying in the 3rd round. So overall, I'm not mad at it, but our guy Will Raggets points out that the Jimmy Johnson chart hates it, but the Rich Hill, the modern chart, it's relatively close, 48 to 45. Also, the Spielberger chart, it's pretty close as well. So, I mean, the modern charts say it's fine. Jimmy Johnson chart, what does Jimmy Johnson know about trades with the Vikings? But it is a little bit dated. But also, when you're in the mid rounds, like, point value is not nearly as important as, first rounds, etc. Plus, the way that this draft is sort of flat talent wise, I mean, having more bites at the apple ain't necessarily mad at it, especially if your guys were not on the board at the time. So the current Vikings draft picks, 23rd overall, Jordan Addison, currently have 102. The Vikings are speeding towards that selection. They're currently on 90. 119 in the 4th, 158, the extra 5th rounder, 164 from the Niners, 222 from the Niners in 7th, as well as 211. Amber is the color of your energy. So Kwesi making deals yet again, but for the briefest of seconds, I was just like, But also, I'm really disappointed because I love me some Trenton Simpson. I love me some Dan Henley, but it wasn't meant to be. But the Vikings get a couple more picks. It'll be more active on day 3 now with a couple more selections on Saturday. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings trade down, make a deal with the Niners. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.